my iPhone got updated. I've been trying to move on from this, but I've not been able to. It's been hours now. Please, Apple, can you stop? Can you stop doing this shit? Can you please, Apple, just... My eyes hurt so much. Yesterday I was filming ASMR until like 2 a.m. and then I ended up going to bed at like 3 a.m. because I got hungry and started eating stuff, and then it was like 3:30. This weird update with the liquid glass shit. It broke me. It broke my brain. We're gonna see the positives in this. I hate the phone so much that all I need to do is not use my phone ever again. I've been having the worst day. I'm not gonna lie. I already told you that this morning I got that horrible iPhone update, which I didn't approve of. I don't know if it's because in my ASMR video I was complaining a lot about my phone. Maybe my phone heard it and then started plotting against me to like ruin my life. Yeah, I think that's what happened. And after lunch, I got an email that said that I had not been selected for Japan Weekend convention, which is surprising because they tell you that you didn't make it in terms of like time, because they don't select you for what you make. It's like first come, first serve basis kind of thing. So I'm too late, and I sent that form within seconds of it being released. Honestly, I feel like I don't want to ever apply for Japan Weekend again because it's so lame. Like, they offer a lot less for so much more. They're just being greedy at this point, and like, whatever. It wasn't meant to be. Fine. It always sucks to be rejected, even if it's not because of what I do. It's just because apparently it was late. I doubt it. It was released at 11:30. I had sent it before 31. I had all the data just to copy paste because I already knew how the form was gonna be. It's not making sense unless a crazy amount of people are applying, which there's a lot of like new like artists who are never going to events and they're applying. But how do they even afford it? It's so expensive. It's a bad day full of small little bad things that are just building up. I'm not gonna lie, I went back to bed for like 10 minutes. I should have never like opened my eyes today. I should have just skipped it right into the next day. So what am I doing right now? I have this friend of mine. His name is Lando, from Lando Norris. I bought it back in like 2019. It was like the first plant I bought, and I also bought another plant. The other plant's name is Carlos, of course, and it's still alive today. But Lando is one of my pride and joys. It just grows bigger and bigger, and it's just indestructible. It's a great example to follow. It's a Pilea money plant, Chinese money plant. And the thing is, it was getting super high. I had it in this pot that I think is perfect for it, but it was getting really high, really big, running out of water almost instantly. Like every day, I felt like it didn't have enough soil anymore. I either have to repot it in a bigger pot, which then would mean that it wouldn't fit here anymore. I didn't want to change it to another pot because then this one would become useless. And if I ever find a larger Chinese style pot, I might consider upgrading and going bigger. But for now, I didn't want to do that. What I did is something that can feel quite scary, which is chopping it off, because then you're like, oh, it has to root again, and what if it doesn't root? Mate, this plant roots like crazy. Look at this monstrosity. And that was super fast. I barely had to wait. Let's just get repotting right now. So this is basically the pot I had it in before. Pileas, Chinese money plant, Lando. They usually like to have space downward to grow their roots. So rather than like a wider, shorter pot, it's better to put them in a narrower but more, what is it, deep pot. I was wondering if I would need to cut some more leaves, because the thing is, it was growing very tall, but I like when it has that rounded shape, so that's also a reason why I did this. I think I should remove these leaves just because they're growing where the roots are growing, because the water was hitting them. Okay, I think because it's been sitting in water, I'm not going to water it at all. The soil here is not fully dry, so I think it has a little moisture still. I don't want to like put water when it has to settle into this new situation. Back it goes into its former original home. Beautiful. Sup. What's going on here? I am working on the photos for, oh my god, my gray hairs are, what are these gray hairs? Excuse me? Today I'm working on the photos for the stickers. I'm gonna stick them to the candles. I got this vintage TV that still works, but I don't actually have cable to connect it to anything, so I'm just gonna turn it on, let it have the glow, and then I'm gonna try to do some post-production. I will be trying to play like some, I don't know, some race footage. I didn't think I would ever be buying fake flowers, but today I went and got some fake flowers for this setup, because obviously flowers like this, if they were real, they would be crazy expensive. And it was actually a whole adventure, because we went walking to the warehouse store where they sell these, and usually I would go with a car. My mom usually takes the car to her work. We didn't have the car, but I was like, let's just walk there. And then we got the flowers, and when we got here, I looked at the bag that Jeremy was carrying and I was like, wait a moment, where are the blue flowers? And the thing is, I had some footage that I took outside of the store, so I knew the flowers were in the bag. It's not that we forgot to take them from the store. And Jeremy was like, okay, don't worry, I'll go search for them. And I was like, no, I'll go with you. So we left everything here and then went out again. We walked and walked. This warehouse place is like 20 minutes walk, like uphill, not super uphill, but it's kind of uphill. So it was like, are you kidding me? We ended up going back there and I saw a bunch of blue flowers on the floor, but like all spread out. I think someone just thought it'd be a great idea to like not take it. At first I was like, it's not gonna be there, because if someone has seen it, this is Spain, people take things that they see on the ground, they're like, mine. But what I didn't expect is that someone would have seen it and decided that it would be fun to just pull it apart. We had to go back to the store and buy another one. Let's move on. I'm going to set this up. I got a couple vases like this as well. This one too. I probably will be working on the photos tomorrow. The sun is gonna set in like a few minutes, so I was meaning to do it today, but after all those coming and going, I was pretty tired and took a nap. I literally crashed after I had lunch. I'm just gonna leave it all set up, and then tomorrow I'll take the photos, because I also want to film some video and stuff, so I need some more margin to do that. Today I'm feeling slightly down mentally. I was working on the photo shoot for the candle stickers, and I was very excited about it because I had this idea in my head. Now I have all the footage and I'm about to edit, and I'm having doubts. I really like the concept and I like the whole shooting. I love it. I think it's great. And it was very fun. But then I'm like, is the product that I'm releasing, is it good enough for the whole shoot that I did? I like it, but I don't know. And with F1, I'm kind of burnt out from F1. So it's just hard because I think that Doki Doki Start, my F1 brand, is my biggest chance of selling because I have tested it out in the past, and the products I make of other things or just original products don't sell by far as good as the F1 products. The F1 products sell great usually. There's a big fandom. People like to buy things in that fandom. But the truth is, I am burnt out. I'm still following it. I still care about the drivers that I like, but it's it happens. It happened to me when I was a kid and I was a huge fan of F1 for years. And then it got to a point where even though I was still a huge fan of Lewis, I just got burnt out and I didn't want to watch it or follow it anymore. I'm feeling that again. And I'm trying to force myself to continue because this was something that I built that was actually working well. I don't know, I have these ideas and I like them, but I've been working on them for so long and just seeing them myself without any feedback from anyone that I'm like, am I making a huge deal on spending so much money on creating this photo shoot and trying to make something eye-catching and in a style that I like? For what? Maybe I release this and it's a complete flop. I don't think it's wrong because I agree with everyone who says that at least doing things and putting them out is always a good thing and trying is always a good thing. But the problem is my situation right now. I cannot be failing. I don't feel like I can fail because I have never been in this situation where I really, really don't have any money. I'm lucky that Jeremy can help me out, and because without him, I probably wouldn't be able to eat. I just feel like I don't have margin to fail. I can't put out things that don't sell. I can't keep ordering things that I don't make the money back for. I considered just trying to find regular jobs, but I'm also not confident in that I don't have regular job experience and I'm already considered old for those things without any experience. So it's like, who the frick is gonna hire me? I will just keep doing things and making things, and if this flops, I will keep going. And thankfully, I know that I'm not gonna starve to death because, well, Jeremy's there to help me. If I swallow all my pride, my parents will be there to help me, which I really hate, and I don't want that. And I know it's just probably hard to see someone complain so much when I live in an amazing apartment. I don't even have to pay except for electricity and all those things, but I don't have to pay rent, and I'm just here because my mom lets me live here. But there's not a day that I forget that this doesn't belong to me, that this is not mine, this is temporary, and I want to leave. Maybe now it's just my wake-up call because I've been lying to myself for way too long. YouTube is helping me. I know I don't make good content yet because I'm learning and I'm improving by making more. At the same time, for example, I started doing ASMR because my voice, it's cracking or it doesn't come out. Now it's fine, but many days it doesn't come out. So that's why I thought of doing ASMR, because with ASMR, I don't have to worry about my voice because it's just whispering. So I don't have to be fighting my vocal cords every time. Well, maybe that's an option, but at the same time, I'm like, why don't I just keep pushing? And maybe one day I will have money to be able to pay for a vocal coach who can help me train my voice and not force it and learn how to speak properly. I know that I got this from my mom because she also had this and she got some like notes on her vocal cords, and she had to go to like a doctor. So I know that this is just genetic and that I should train it. So that's why I just want to keep going. I don't just want to be like, oh, my voice doesn't come out, so I'm just gonna do ASMR. It's like, yeah, but that's just settling for something because you give up another thing that you want to do. Because I do enjoy making these videos, even if it's just for myself, even if they're not that good. The point of this, let's remind ourselves, is to not really care and just put things out. And also it's helping me like motivate myself to do things. Maybe some days I just don't feel like doing much, but then I'm like, oh, but I could edit. Editing is easy to me. Editing is like chill. So I can do that in those times, and I just feel like my time isn't as wasted as it used to be. In the end, it just gets me going, and I've been able to get so many things done, and in part I think, and I'm sure it is because I'm making these videos. It doesn't matter if the stickers are too lame for the whole setup that I made. It's getting dark, so I'm gonna leave it here, but I just wanted to just chat about it for a bit.